Hi, I'm Bruce Braden, editor of a work entitled You Will Say I'm No Christian, the correspondence of Thomas Jefferson and John Adams on Religion, Morals, and Values, Prometheus Books, 2005. Today, I'd like to read to you a Jefferson letter to William Short, October 31st, 1819. As you say of yourself, I too am an Epicurean. I consider the genuine, not the imputed doctrines of Epicurus as containing everything rational in moral philosophy which Greece and Rome have left us. Epictetus, indeed, has given us what was good of the Stoics, all beyond of their dogmas, being hypocrisy and grimace. Their great crime was in their calumnies of Epicurus and misrepresentations of his doctrines, in which we lament to see the candid character of Cicero engaging as an accomplice. Diffuse, vapid, rhetorical, but enchanting, his prototype, Plato, eloquent as himself, dealing out mysticisms incomprehensible to the human mind, has been deified by certain sects usurping the name of Christians. Because in his foggy conceptions they found a basis of impenetrable darkness whereon to rear fabrications as delirious of their own invention. These they fathered blasphemously on him whom they claimed as their founder, but who would disclaim them with the indignation which their caricatures of his religion so justly excite. Of Socrates we have nothing genuine but in the memorabilia of Xenophon, for Plato makes him one of his collocutors merely to cover his own whimsies under the mantle of his name, a liberty of which we are told Socrates himself complained. Seneca is indeed a fine moralist, disfiguring his work at times with some stoicisms and affecting too much of antithesis and point, yet giving us, on the whole, a great deal of sound and practical morality. But the greatest of all the reformers of the depraved religion of his own country was Jesus of Nazareth, abstracting what is really his from the rubbish in which it is buried, easily distinguished by its luster from the dross of his biographers, and as separable from it as the diamond from a dunghill. We have the outlines of a system of the most sublime morality which has ever fallen from the lips of man, outlines which it is lamentable, but he did not live to fill up. Epictetus and Epicurus give laws for governing ourselves. Jesus, a supplement of the duties and charities we owe to others. The establishment of the innocent and genuine character of this benevolent moralist, and the rescuing it from the imputations of imposture which has resulted from artificial systems invented by ultra-Christian sects, unauthorized by a single word ever uttered by him, is a most desirable object, and one to which Priestley has successfully devoted his labors and learning. It would in time, it is to be hoped, effect a quiet euthanasia of the heresies of bigotry and fanaticism, which have so long triumphed over human reason, so generally and deeply afflicted mankind. But this work is to be begun by winnowing the grain from the chaff of the historians of his life. I have sometimes thought of translating Epictetus, for he has never been tolerably translated into English, by adding the genuine doctrines of Epicurus from the syntagma of Gassendi, and an abstract from the evangelist of whatever has the stamp of the eloquence and fine imagination of Jesus. The last I attempted too hastily from 12 or 15 years ago. It was the work of 2 or 3 nights only at Washington, after getting through the evening task of reading the letters and papers of the day. But with one foot in the grave, these are now idle projects for me. My business is to beguile the wearisomeness of declining life, as I endeavor to do by the delights of classical reading and mathematical truths, and by the consolation of a sound philosophy, equally indifferent to hope and fear. Jefferson includes a footnote to this letter to explain what he means by the artificial systems invented by ultra-Christian sects, unauthorized by a single word ever uttered by Jesus. The artificial systems include the Immaculate Conception of Jesus, his deification, the creation of the world by him, his miraculous powers, his resurrection and visible ascension, his corporeal presence in the Eucharist, the Trinity, original sin, atonement, regeneration, election, orders of hierarchy, etc. This includes my reading of the letter of Jefferson to William Short, October 31st, 1819. I'm Bruce Braden. Thank you, and have a good day.